Hello everyone, my name is Akanksha. Welcome to Mentoring and More Academy. Today in this video, I'm going to discuss few of the mistakes that people generally make while writing their resume, which should be absolutely avoided. So let us start the video. Number one is grammatical error. Your resume should be absolutely grammatically perfect. It is very important. Whoever the hiring manager is, if he or she finds that your resume consists many grammatical errors, then it is obviously going to give an impression that you don't care, uh, or you cannot write properly, you are not serious about the job, which is obviously not going to help you out. Number two is lack of specifics. See, you just cannot write the obvious to your hiring manager. You have to be really specific about certain facts that you are mentioning in your resume. For example, if you say worked in a restaurant setting with employers versus recruited, hired, trained and supervised more than 20 employers in a restaurant setting with 2 million annual sales. Now both of these phases are mentioning the same thing. It is about the same person, but the specificity in the second phase, in the later phase, is more accurate, is more informative. So it is going to be attention seeking. Number three, stop attempting one size fits all approach. See, if a company is hiring employers, they want you to write a resume which you have made or written specifically for them. They want you to clearly show how and why you fit for the position in that organization. But if you think that you can just write a general resume and send it to all the companies that have put an advertisement for job, then the hiring people gets that very easily, and that shows your lack of effort and interest, and that is definitely not going to give a very good impression. Now, mistake number four, which people generally do, is just start highlighting their duties instead of accomplishment. See, you need to show in your resume that you are good at your jobs, but sometimes it might happen that you slip into a mode where you just are mentioning about the job duties. For example, which is more or less like an echo of your job description. See, employers are really not interested that what you have done. So the most basic resume writing tip is that you go beyond showing what was required and demonstrate what difference did you make in each company. So all those previous statements can be written as, which is more focusing on your accomplishment. The fifth mistake that people generally do is either going on too long or squeezing it too short. See, many a times it happens that people try to squeeze their resume in just one page because they have heard that a resume shouldn't be too long. See, there is no real rules which governs a resume length, but of course it should be max to max 2 pages. But if you think that you can give all your informations in just one page, then do not extend it to 2 pages. Why? When it is not required. And also, on the other hand, you don't have to delete your impressive skills or certain points that is actually required just so that you can squeeze the resume size into one page because you think that that is an ideal resume length size. No, not at all. Give whatever information that is required for the job in your resume. Number six is bad summary. Many candidates just lose their readers right at the beginning just because of a bad summary, like, and you get rejected. But to avoid this, you need to write a good summary. It is very important. Your summary, your career summary should be very specific. More importantly, you should write something that focuses on their need as well as your need as well, which could be something like. Number 7, action verbs. Stop using phrases like responsible for doing this, responsible at this. No. Start using action verbs which actually punch up your overall resume. So you can use some of the action verbs in this way. Number 8 is visually too busy. See, if your resume is just wall-to-wall text featuring 5 different fonts, then it is most likely to give an headache to the hiring people. So before sending your resume, just share it with several people and ask them if it is visually attractive. And if your resume is hard on eyes, then you need to revise it. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. See you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching.